Welcome to Pedal with Power. My name is Chris. In this video, I'm going to be testing the Lectric XP 2.0 on dirt roads and gravel roads with a couple of little hills in them and see just how well this thing handles off-road riding. So come on and join me. Okay, now we're doing the off-road testing. So now we're going to test this little Lectric XP off-road. I'm over by the canals here in Bend, Oregon. There's these nice dirt gravel roads that go along the canals. It's a really cool area to ride, and I'm going to show you how good this little guy can do on the rougher road. Now, in a previous video, I went through how to adjust the sensitivity of the pedal assist. So if you do a lot of off-road riding, you'd probably want to turn that sensitivity down, because all this bumping and stuff like that can actually engage the motor without me turning the pedals at all. So it can be a little annoying. And you just want to be real careful with these little wheels. This thing's kind of a bouncy, little twitchy thing. But as you can see, it actually does off-road pretty good. I mean, nothing too hardcore, but you can do gravel roads like this pretty easily. Gotta watch out for fences and stuff. Maybe turn my assist level down just a little. I've never actually ridden this whole canal, so we'll see how far this goes. Woohoo! Still early in the season. In the springtime, I'll come back out here and do another video. They have water that flows all through in here. Once they let the river go through the canals for the irrigation, it's pretty sweet. But these are really fun areas to just kind of get out and cruise. No traffic. This time of the year, not really any people or anything either. So I have my bike set in the class 3 setting. So the pedal assist will go over 20. But in the gearing that this bike comes with, I basically top out pedaling at about 20. So in order to keep it going faster, you still need to be pedaling, but you won't actually be engaging the gears at all. So it's kind of weird. So you can actually slow your pedaling way down and keep going over 20 miles an hour. Though I'd be really cautious going off-road too fast. It'd be really easy to kind of wipe out on this thing. But just keep it pointing straight. Watch out for big rocks and dips and bumps and stuff. And you can cruise along on these dirt roads and just kind of rip around out here. If you have canals in your town, you should check them out. They have all these cool roads that you can ride along. And you can see this road's pretty much just a typical gravel road. I did put the Tannis tire armor liners in my tires, so I'll put a link in the description of my video for that. I do recommend protecting your tires in some way. The tires that come stock on this bike are not the highest quality, but with the Tannis armor installed, you can pretty much just bomb along anything. You know, I weigh about 225. Oh, it's getting rocky. And I just kind of charge along on this little thing. It's pretty fun. You do want to watch out. You don't want to turn too tight in real loose dirt, or your front tire will just slip out and you'll go down and it'll hurt. You'll probably be fine, but it's not fun. So you can see I'm cruising along at almost 22 miles an hour. Even though this motor will assist up to 28, I don't usually get going much over 22, 23. It's not super powerful. It's just a 500 watt little hub motor. It cruises along. This is mostly flat. There's a couple of little ups and downs. But as you can see, it's just kind of cruising along. So let's go for a ride. So for some final thoughts on the Lectric XP for off-roading, it's pretty fun. It takes some getting used to. So if you're not really that big into riding, I would kind of take your time. I'll leave a link in the description below on a video that I went through all the different settings. There are some settings that you'd want to set up if you're going to ride off-road. Some of them can be kind of dangerous and hazardous, but if you set it up correctly, it shouldn't be too bad. Just take your time. I wouldn't go too crazy fast. You could definitely wipe out pretty easily, but you can do it. I wouldn't do anything too technical or single track or mountain bikey kind of stuff, but just a dirt or gravel road should be fine. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next one.